A very good morning to all of you, my dear students. Welcome back to your science class. I hope you all are fine and following all the protocols and guidelines of COVID. So, in this situation, we need to be at home and study hard. So, this is Seema in front of you, and today I am going to cover the topic metamorphic rock and minerals from the chapter Rocks and Minerals of class 5. Okay, so hope you all enjoy my earlier videos, and in that I have explained about igneous rock and sedimentary rock. So children, watch this interesting video till end to know more about rocks and minerals. So let's start. Okay, so children, as you know that rocks and minerals are used for various purposes. Okay, like this red fort, it is made up of red sandstone. The Taj Mahal, it is made up of marble, and these all rocks and minerals that is their use. Okay, we have studied about the three types of rocks, that is igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, depending on the way they are formed. Okay, they are grouped in three part: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. So how this formed, how this igneous rock formed? So first we have studied about that this division of the earth, how this earth is divided in three layers. The first, the upper layer, it is called crust. The mid layer, that is called mantle, and the inside the central part of the earth, that is called the core. Okay, so we have studied about this all, how this igneous rock formed, that also we have studied. Okay, the molten state, the earth core is actually, the earth core, it is made up of molten rock, and this molten rock is called magma. That molten rock, it is called magma. Here you can see in this picture, yes, this molten rock, it is called magma. And these magma is made up of these sorry, the what is this magma? So this magma is made up of molten rock, and this molten rock, it is called magma. Molten means melted, melted means semi liquid, semi solid liquid, semi solid liquid. Okay, so this is lava and magma, and after this when this lava cooled, after cooling, they formed igneous rock, that is called igneous rock, and the 50% of the earth crust is made up of igneous rock. We have studied about some example also. Granite, how it is formed. It formed by the slow cooling of lava, and it used in the to making counters and kitchen counters, and in flooring also, even for now the next yes, obsidian. We have studied about obsidian. It is very smooth and glassy, and is formed by the quick cooling of lava. How it is formed, after the quick cooling of lava, and what is its uses? It's used in making jewelry and ornaments, and it is always available in black or dark color. Okay, next we have studied about pumice, and it is for so many holes. Actually that is full of holes, and is formed from the lava, that is 4D with a lot of air. So that's why it is very light in weight, and that's why it is used in making lightweight building materials such as concrete blocks. Okay, and then we have studied about the sedimentary rock, how sedimentary rock is formed. So when rain, wind, and rivers flowing down mountains wear away rock on mountains, so these rocks particles are cast down and deposited. Here you can see in the picture with the pressure, see the before and after. Here you can see the space between the rocks particle, and here you can see now there is no space between the rocks particles. Why? Due to this pressure. So this is the repeated deposition presses down the lower layers and hardens them into the rocks, and such rocks are called sedimentary rock. And in that we have studied about the types of sedimentary rock. What is the type? Sandstone. We have studied about the sandstone. Then conglomerate. See, the sandstone this is used in making Redford and Rajasthan. In Rajasthan also so many palaces that is made up of sandstone. Then we have studied about the conglomerate, and it has rounded stones such as pebbles and gravel cemented together into a mass, and it is used in construction. Okay, it is used in construction and is also polished to make ornaments. Also here you can see how it is used to make that in polish in ornaments. Now the next we have studied about shell. Okay, it is made up of solidified clay and comes apart in thin layers, and it is used in making brick and cement. Actually I have not uploaded that image. Okay, so leave. Now the limestone, and it is a rock with the fine grains that are quite soft, and it contains the mineral calcium. Okay, calcium, and tiny bits of animal shell also, and it is used in making many things such as paint, whitewash, and cement. Okay, so many sedimentary rocks have fossils in them, and because along with the bits of rocks, animals and plants remains also get deposited during rock formation. So that is all about that limestone. Now today I am going to cover the topic metamorphic rock and minerals. So let's start. Okay, yes, a metamorphic rock, how it is formed, what is the uses of metamorphic rock. Okay, and what is the type of metamorphic rock. So metamorphic rocks that are formed due to the physical and chemical change in igneous, sedimentary, and older metamorphic. Okay, so metamorphic rock are rocks that are formed due to the physical and chemical change in igneous, sedimentary, and older metamorphic rocks themselves. So this takes millions of years to form this metamorphic rock. So these changes happens due to the heat and pressure. Okay, this change happen due to the heat and pressure. Okay, now the example of metamorphic rocks are marble. Okay, and it is formed from the sedimentary rock limestone. Okay, sedimentary rock limestone. So marble is used in making statues. I have already uploaded the picture. Okay, the uses of metamorphic rock, marble. So marble it is used in making a statue and for other ornamental purposes. Okay, and it is quite popular as a material for flooring too. Now the next it is slate. Okay, so it is formed from shale, a sedimentary rock. Shale is okay, a sedimentary rock, and like shell it splits into flat layers, and it is used in making brick and cement. Here you can see in this picture what is the uses of slate. Now the next it is gneiss. Okay, the next it is gneiss. Okay, it is pronunciate it as nice, G silent here. Okay, and it is formed from granite. Okay, it is formed from granite. See here you can see the topic here already mentioned, granite metamorphosis to gneiss. Okay, granite metamorphosis to gneiss. Okay, so it is formed from granite, and it has different kind of materials in it, giving it a stripped or streaked look. Here you can see in this stripped look it is visible. See, you can see this lines how it is going. Okay, and what is the uses of this? So nice, it is used in used as a building stone. See, this is the stone, and this we used to make in building. So yes, you can say that it is used as a building stone. Now the next, it is quartzite. So it is formed from sandstone that is rich in the mineral quartz, and it is a very hard rock and is weather resistance also. So it is used in glass and ceramic industries, and also in making jewelry and ornaments. Here you can see the quartzite jewelry. Okay dear, now let us learn about minerals. Okay, so all rocks and are made up of substances called minerals. All rocks, no, I'm not telling mostly, I'm telling all rocks are made up of substance that is called minerals, and minerals are chemical substances with a fixed chemical composition that occur in nature. It is not man-made. Okay, it is natural things. Okay, so they are formed of natural processes occurring with the earth, occurring within the earth. All things from where we get, obviously from within the earth. Okay, and they may be of complex ones also. So minerals are of two types. The first, it is metallic minerals, and the second, it is non-metallic minerals. Here you can see this shine you can see in the metallic minerals, and this is non-metallic minerals. So this is the picture of magnetite and bauxite. The second one, it is bauxite. Okay, and these both are metallic minerals. These both are the example of metallic minerals. Magnetite and bauxite, this is the example of metallic minerals because these both are shiny. Now the next, it is calcite, CALCITE, gypsum, GYPSUM, and the third one is mica, MICA. One more is there, quartz. This is quartz, QUARTZ. These are all the example of non-metallic. Okay, these all are the example of non-metallic. Which one it is the non-metallic? That calcite, gypsum, mica, and quartz. These all are the example of non-metallic minerals. Now here you can see some minerals such as iron, calcium, potassium, iron, calcium, potassium, that are present in trace quantities in several food items. And this food, who eat this food? Obviously animals, humans. Okay, for the growth, for the survival on the earth. So they are important for living organisms also. What is important for the living organisms? Iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, zinc. These all are minerals. Okay, and these all are present in the food items because these all things are present in the minerals. Obviously soil is also made up of these rocks. Okay, so from this it comes in the food also. So yes, it is essential for the living organisms. Okay, now the next, it is magnet. So magnet in general, substance that can attract iron are called magnet. What is magnet? That can attract iron. Okay, magnet attracts actually metal. Iron magnet attracts metal. It is the iron, what it is called, syringe. Okay, and see how it is attracting. Now it sticks to this magnet. So yes, magnet attracts metals. Here you can see iron, nickel, and cobalt. Okay, magnet that can also attract object made up of cobalt and nickel. Iron of we all were knowing, but the next, it is a nickel and cobalt. So there are two types of magnet, natural magnet and man-made magnet. Okay, this is natural magnet and this is man-made magnet. Here you can see this is bar magnet, ring magnet, horseshoe magnet, and what is this? This is disc magnet. Okay, this is DISC, disc magnet. Okay, this is disc magnet, and what is this? This is magnetic needle. This is magnetic needle. This is magnetic needle. Okay, so these are two natural magnet and man-made magnet. These all are man-made, means those produced by man. Okay, now natural magnet. You can see natural magnets that is found in nature. natural magnet that are found in nature, that is called natural magnet. Okay, like magnetite, it is believed to have been discovered by a Greek shepherd named Magnus, so that's why it is named as magnet. And what this man-made magnet? So man-made magnet is magnet are made up of are made by man. Okay, and it comes in different shapes and sizes. Here you can see the different shapes and sizes. Some of are rectangular shape, some of are of circular shape. Hey, it is also in circular in shape. Okay, this is horseshoe because this is in the a horseshoe shape, that's why. So all magnets have two ends called north pole and south pole. Here you can see S for south, so it will attract north pole, and this is north pole. Okay, denoted by N for north, and this pole will attract the south pole because positive attraction, as we have studied for the magnet. This is magnetic properties. This attracts the opposite poles. Now this is the uses of minerals. Okay, so we use various minerals in different forms in our daily life. These all are what this all are the example of minerals. Okay, so here you can see gypsum, calcite are used to make building materials such as mortar, cement, concrete. Cement, this is concrete. Okay, these are all pictures uses of minerals. So several metals are rich in metals. These minerals that is rich in metal because it is shiny, that's why you can say. For example, magnetite that is rich in iron, bauxite that is rich in aluminium. Okay, so such minerals are called ore. Why such minerals are called ore? O-R-E, ore. These ores are used for extracting metals. Okay, these ores are used for extracting metals, which can be used for making utensils, machine parts, electric wires, coaches of trains, and airplanes. So precious metals such as gold, silver, platinum that are used in making ornaments and jewelry. Okay, several attractive minerals. Here you can see diamond, ruby, emerald, sapphire, topaz. Okay, sapphire, topaz are used as gemstones, and these minerals found in the form of crystal. And wow, so many attractive gems. You can see here topaz, zircon, citrine, opal, garnet, diamond, sapphire, ruby that is of red color, sapphire that is of blue color, this emerald that is of green color, topaz it is present in various shapes and size, opal. Okay, so many gems stone here you can see, and these all are polished, and that's why they appear beautiful and shiny. Okay, now minerals such as sulfates and nitrates are added as fertilizers in the soil. Okay, fertilizer, where we use fertilizers to the soil. And rock salt, chalk, talcum powder, Johnson baby powder are obtained from minerals. These all are options for minerals too. So our body needs certain minerals like calcium, sodium, iron for healthy growth. Now then last, it is coal and petroleum. Okay, so coal and petroleum are two important products obtained from rocks deep within the earth. Okay, deep within the earth. Okay, coal is usually found in layers and it is formed from the dead plant. Okay, formed from the dead plant matter buried under great pressure over millions of years. Okay, so that's why it is called non-renewable source. So coals is extracted from the ground by coal mining, and it is one of the most important fuel used for that is used for cooking. Okay, heating, producing electricity, running steam engines. This is steam engines. Okay, so these all are the uses of coal. Now petroleum is also a fossil fuel and is formed when a large quantities of dead organisms are buried underneath sedimentary rocks and subjected to intense heat and pressure. Okay, so it is commonly refined into various types of fuel such as petrol, diesel, kerosene, gasoline, LPG. So these all are the uses of petroleum. This is LPG, means liquefied petroleum gas. What is the full form of LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas. Okay, so that was your whole chapter. I hope you understood. So watch it and get benefit. Okay, children. So bye bye. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself. Good night.